What's up, everyone? I'm back and I got the exclusive interview with Dreadchild.
Yeah!
It's candid, it's dope. We're not gonna waste much time, we're gonna get to it right away. But first, real quick, if you guys ain't already subscribed, we'd love to have you on the team. Real quick, just hit that subscribe button along with that little bell icon. And make sure you watch until the end because he kicks some bars that are out of this world and you guys have never heard them before. They're not on anything yet. So here we go. Everybody, you're watching the Honor Show. I've got Dreadchild on the line right now. How you doing, man?
Chilling, man. What up?
What's going on? This is a big honor for me. This is a really big deal. So it's a pleasure to have you, and it's an honor to have you on the Honor Show.
No doubt. This shit is dope. It's dope. It's dope.
Oh yeah, that's super cool. This is one of the coolest things I've done. So, tell us right from the beginning. Where did you grow up?
Well, actually Jersey, Somerset, Franklin Township, right next to New Brunswick. And then we moved to Pennsylvania, the Poconos. And like probably when I was about 15, turning 16, came out here. And my parents got us out here and we've been out here ever since.
Okay, that's cool.
Hmm.
And then
I
like
mean, we go back and forth, Jersey, New York. It's
right,
not like we stayed. Yeah,
right, that's cool. It's always go back and forth to know people. That's cool though, because then you got people that you're cool with in both places. You got networks and people that got your back and everything
yep.
wherever you go. That's a cool thing. Um, who did y'all grow up with and everything? Who was all in the home?
I mean, both my parents, my brothers, I had two brothers and a sister. My brothers are the group Knotz.
Right.
That's my group. Oswald, Michael, and Megaton. Megaton's no longer with us, passed away in 2010, but that's the
Sorry to hear
squad. I
that.
mean, we're still Knotz. Me and my brothers
Right.
are still here. So yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know you had a sister, so that's new to me. I looked up quite a bit
Yeah.
of information for a while on
That's
Mrs.
the
Knott, but
that's the girl singing on the definition.
oh, really? Man,
Yeah.
man, when I was writing that, I was trying to get that up before we did this tonight, but I couldn't quite get it up onto my show. But I'm still gonna do it. But I stopped it in the middle of the video. I was like, this is why I like Dreadchild. He puts songs on like this and listen to this woman sing. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, it
It's
was her and the backup was this girl Erica David, another girl, but the main hook on this one was my sister. Yep.
okay. And tell me on that another thing on that I noticed on the definition, those pictures were those all real family pictures and stuff?
Yeah, that video we did, my parents just got like a new house
Huh?
and there was nothing in it.
Yep.
So it was, and it's like massive. So we did it in there, and those are like, yeah, those are real pictures, like of
Cool.
my parents growing up and us when yeah, it was all real.
Oh yeah, that's super cool, man. Um, another thing I noticed in the video. You were driving that classic car. Is that something you're into? Are you like the classic cars and shit?
No, I like old school cars. Like my brother's the car dude. That was
Okay.
his people brought that car into the video, but
Nice.
nah, we just wanted something like looking crazy and different.
Yeah.
So
That
we
was a
had
nice
the old
car.
school. Yeah,
That was cool. What kind of car was it?
I forgot. Damn, if he was on here, he could tell you right now. I think it was well, like a Chevelle or something.
Yeah, I think it was. Man, it's something like that. I'm not super familiar with cars, but if I had to pick a car and somebody said pick any, I probably would get a classic, an old school car like that because I like
Yeah.
more old school stuff too.
Nah, but it was like I said, the whole shit had like meaning. So classic,
Yeah,
the hip hop. So
right,
we did, yeah,
nice. See, that's why
just
I
that.
like asking these questions. It gets deep and shit. I like it. Um, then like tell us, your parents came here from Jamaica. That's
Yeah.
like, to me, that's a big deal. Like anyone who comes from another country into a whole nother culture and starts to like is a soldier slash badass in my book. Period. And then and
Yeah,
raise a
man.
family and everything. What was that kind of like having your parents' Jamaican culture and also being raised in kind of a totally different one, like and transcending both.
I
Like
don't know.
also watching your parents adapt to a new culture at the same time while you're growing up.
I mean, it wasn't really I
I
mean,
mean, I know it wasn't like a culture shock or nothing like that.
no,
But
it wasn't a culture shock, but I mean, it's mad funny because we know the difference between, like, I can tell you American,
right,
like, all right, American culture and like the Jamaican culture, like certain things are different, like,
mm,
and I could laugh at certain things in both, you know what I
right,
mean? But for the most part, we grew up like probably like culture from our parent, like the Jamaican heritage and even African influence and all that,
yeah,
like all the way culture. But yeah, like our parents spoke patois to us, like, and all our friends and family, like where we lived, like a lot of the people they grew up with when they were younger moved here, New York and Jersey. So it was still
cool,
like a tight knit, like, you know what I mean? People were around. So it
right.
was like a little Jamaica, like here, like when we growing up, it's all, you know, it was like real Jamaican.
That's cool. That was gonna be like another question I asked. Like, did any other people that be around there? Because it's nice then, like you said, other people that you knew moved over and you can lean
Yeah,
on them and
man,
stuff and
like
get contact.
like family, friends, like it, like a big unit, like crazy people. So
Awesome. That's
yeah.
cool. What was it like? Like
So
in
like yeah, so real quick, it was like, yeah, I guess like a community, like we grew up in it, so it wasn't any like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not like it was anything unusual. Like I knew when we were around family, it's real Jamaican. We step out the door, it's real American. So
That's cool.
yeah,
That's what I was kind of wondering. Like, in you being kids growing up like that, it was just easy for you to do both. And
yeah,
I'm really into other cultures, and I like learning about them, and I'd like to just immerse myself in whatever I can. And so it's cool to hear that stuff. And I always like to hear from like you said, your first generation here, so and I like going right to the source. That's cool.
yeah, first generation, yeah, over here from our
That's cool.
parents. Our grandmothers came here and then brought our parents up, and then our parents, they made a life here and had us. So, you know what I mean?
Right. Man, that's cool. Uh, like I said, to anybody that just goes to another country like that, that anywhere. I mean, I even moving to a new town's a big thing for me. So to move to somewhere that's across the ocean, that's a big deal. What was it like growing
Yeah.
up in like the city you were in? Was it kind of like uh, yeah, just what was it like growing up there around town?
We're here or Jersey?
Both.
Jersey was dope, man. I like that. I mean, that made us into some, we got to see like raw shit and like
Yeah,
see real life and like, good shit and bad shit that makes you into who you are. Then we moved to the woods and then you experience good shit and bad shit like next level. I would say growing up here you experienced the more racial shit. It
right,
was out here.
right,
Um and everybody, you know what I mean, because a lot of cultures came together here, and I gotta say it was mostly a white populated area. Then everybody from the city and different cities moved in, different races of people too. I mean, the country white people weren't used to city white people. It was still a culture
right,
shock to them, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
but now, after all these years, everybody just came and grew together. You still got like weirdos, but for the most part, um, the city kids bonded with the hillbilly kids and the kid town kids and the you know what I mean. Everybody like blended. You know what I'm saying? So
That's cool.
it was it's real dope. It's dope at this. You know, you gotta look at the good shit. There's a lot of good stuff. I mean, there's bad things with everything, but yeah, for the most part, both spots are dope. This is where like we became grown here, though. We never lost contact with all our friends, and like I said, we travel back and forth. So
Right.
we live an hour and 45 from New York. We live an hour from our house in Jersey, hour and 15, and we live an hour and a half from Philly. So we're in between.
Nice.
We're in the middle.
Right in the middle of all of them. That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
How was,
So
excuse me. Yeah, that's super cool being right in the middle of all of them like that. How was school for you as a kid in high school? Did you like going to school, or were you already writing raps at that time?
yeah, school was dope. Like I've been writing rhymes since like sixth grade.
Nice.
Um, and like by the time we got to high school, it was just like, rhyming in the bathroom, spitting and all, you get known as the kids that rap. And then
Yeah.
through college, then college came and you know, people knew us for spitting. And then there was a couple of people that really helped us. Like, in college you got access to like campus activity boards and doing shows with like big people, like paid shows, and like there were people that believed in us. There was this one girl, I still talk to her, name Mel. Mel was head of the campus activity boards, and she knew we rapped, and she knew like, you know, they liked our they believed that we had skills, and she put us on the open for Busta in Long Island.
Nice.
At Hofstra University, and we did that. And then, they had the Roots come through. They had Lost Boys in college, and we just did those. And then people hit us, and we started going on a circuit, and we ended up opening for like Chameleon Air.
Nice.
We did a like yeah, mad shows, mad
That's
colleges,
cool. That's super.
and yeah, we did a
Congrats on
lot.
all that. Congrats on all
Mhm.
that, man. That's super huge. I
But
I
like,
I'd be so pumped.
that shit started with like showcases, like a lot of, just you even showcases that people were like, "Oh, you got to pay." They get you in the beginning when you don't know. You got to pay money, do a showcase, and it's like a million artists, and you.
Uh-huh.
But we started like really ripping these shows, like, and we met a couple of cool dudes. Shouts to Logic.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
Logic used to put on some dope showcases, and like we should come through and do our thing and rip it. And we got like, we got like a good fan base. You know what I mean? People started checking us and being like, "Yo, those dudes spit." Like,
Right.
and like,
Oh
we just
yeah.
kept going with it and going until we got shows with bigger artists and like, artists that you probably like look up to or listen to constantly. We started doing things with them.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's super
yeah,
awesome. I knew you did a lot of different things with different people because I was Googling it and stuff for quite a while, like when I first heard of you and stuff. And I was like, man, you've really done a lot of different stuff. And you said you
yeah,
make
man.
beats and stuff too and getting into that. Let me ask you
Yeah,
this.
I that's what I do. Like the beats, I rhyme, but I in my squad out of Knotz, me and my brothers, or yeah, I do beats, and then and my other boy, Streezy does production, and my other boy Don Will. But as you know, I'm the main, you know, my dudes that even if we get production, like whether it be Domingo or Vinny Idol or you know those people that we get tracks from, Scram Jones, they have they make production that like sounds like us. We know what we sound like. You know what I mean? Sometimes we might step out of the box. We'll step out, especially my brother.
Yeah.
That's why Michael likes to step out of the box, like, you know, out of the out of, I guess, I won't even call it that. I like, the typical hip hop sound.
Sure.
He'll step out. I don't know. I mean, I will. It depends on what the beat. It has to have something in there that'll make me be like, yeah, I'm gonna get on that shit.
Yeah, that's cool. I
But
like that. You catch a vibe and you're like, yes, I gotta tear that up on there. Do you remember? I know since
yeah,
you love music, do you remember what was the first rap song that just caught you and you just loved it and you're like, man, this I can't get enough of it.
um,
It's kind of
I
fun.
got a microphone fiend, bro.
Hell yeah.
Rakim.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
that that gave me chills, and I'll tell you one, the Bridge is Over, KRS.
Yes.
That that and Children's Story by Slick Rick. Those I don't know. I know they were all different times, like, but they were close. But
Right.
those songs stick. Yeah.
Yes.
Those
That's
are like
cool.
those are the ones that I was like, yo, I gotta do this, man.
See, and that's what
I
I like
gotta.
hearing. That's what I'm in here for, to hear this shit from the rappers that I listen to, and I'm like,
All
man,
right,
this guy's
time out,
killing it.
time out, time out. Let me not. That shit made me love hip hop, right? I wanted to rap, but I'll tell you what made me. You know when I really wanted to rap, when I really, I'm gonna tell you when Redman dropped Cypress Hill
Yes. I love Cypress.
and
That's been one of my favorites.
and well, another group that made
Redman
me want
too.
EPMD, but Redman, that the whole the hit squad era, that's when they made me really want Das Effects, all of them dudes, they made me really want to rap. And I would have to say A Tribe Called Quest, bro.
Yes. Yes. You know,
Yeah.
all those people and groups are so inspiring, and like a lot of that is what I grew up on listening to, and it's just, man, it's amazing. Like I told you before, sometimes my parents would find my albums, I'd watch them burn them, and I'd just be like crying, like, no,
Now, you know what?
man,
My parents were my our parents were mad cool, yo. They
really,
like, you know, they like, they would sit down and talk to you about the good and the bad stuff, and like, they,
right,
as long as it's not, you don't throw the cursing at them.
right,
Like,
right,
if we were, they know it's gonna curse, but
right.
they respected the art form. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
cool.
So
See, my parents didn't get it at all. They were like, no. And I grew up in a small
no,
town in the woods, and they thought this that, but to me, it was a good thing for me. I needed it. It was my escape, and like I said about the wordplay and trying to get flows down and
hold
picking
on,
apart what people.
hold on 1 second.
Sure.
Yo, it's my yeah, it's on, it's working. Try to click on that link. Z couldn't get in, but try to click on.
Sure.
All right, all right. Yeah, that was my brother.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so I don't know, man. Like,
Who who's the first rapper that you were into the most as a kid? That's like kind of comes along with the other question I asked you, but who's the first rapper that you thought, man, this dude's a superstar? I kind of want to model myself towards that.
yo, I don't even know, man. Like the first dudes like Rakim and KRS and Public Enemy
Nice.
and EPMD, and I would have to say it was like, yo, Chuck D was one of the dudes. I was like, damn, his flow was crazy.
Right?
Um, but yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I know they made me love it. Because I was a little kid they were going, but they made me love that shit. But the dudes who made me want to do this, like to go in as a like crazy MC,
Huh?
definitely the Hit Squad dudes. And I swear, Tribe and yeah, Buster Rhymes, the whole Black Sheep, um, Naughty by Nature,
Yeah.
Tretch.
Yoke the
Yo, it was
Joker and all that. I love that.
so crazy dudes. And then, it was the 90s. So then you got Artifacts and Outsiders, of course.
Yep.
Um, Boot
And that
Camp
was a
Click.
good era.
No, time out. Time out. You know what? Outside of Hit Squad and Wu Tang, I like even more than Wu Tang, Boot Camp Click is my shit.
Is it? Hell yeah.
What? Yeah, yeah. Listen, yeah, man. Shouts to them.
Right?
Black Moon, Helter Skelter, Sean Price, OGC, the Reps, even Rusty Jukes, like that whole yeah, man.
Nice.
Boot camp. Yeah, you still can't tell me shit about boot camp. I don't care.
I'm gonna go listen to it after this tonight. Because if you're
Yo,
suggesting it like that,
every
I'm gonna go
every
dissect it.
listen, every album, but yo, definitely the dudes that I said, like, and on the underground scene, that like I rate my dudes natural elements high. A
Right.
Butter, Swigger the Don, Vu, Agu. Um, yo, them dudes are dope.
Oh yeah.
But
Dude, you know
yeah,
what
and
this
those were
thing
some
just said?
dudes like,
Just real quick, this
huh?
Zoom thing said that it goes, you got 10 minutes left. I guess they only give us 40 minutes, but we could jump back in if you want when they try to end it. I mean, I'd like to if
Yeah, I
you,
don't care.
yeah, because I still
Yeah,
got a few more things I'd like if you're down. I mean, just when they tell us we got to end, we'll go right back into a new one then, I guess.
no, we got it. We're doing it.
Okay, cool. Hell yeah.
We're if it ends, we're going back on.
Awesome. Thank you, brother. That's cool. Hell yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, I got some shit. I got some shit I want to hear. I think people need to hear. So, you
All
know,
right.
did your brothers start rapping the same time as you, or did they
Yeah,
come and get
yo.
involved? Or
Nah, me and my brothers, like, we were always like like my parents are into music. Like, we did the band thing. We played instruments, saxophone, drums, trumpet, trombone. My sister's a jazz singer. Um she sings and she plays instruments, she writes music.
oh, cool.
Um,
I know she
but
sings
yeah,
really well.
yeah, she's
You-
crazy, man. We got a lot. We do like a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff coming, man. But
Cool.
yeah, we like I said, we like making music.
Right.
It's like it's more than bars. I take bars serious. I take lyrics seriously,
Right.
but music, I like having some complete shit. I don't really, you know what I mean? I like even like when MCs beef and like, all the bars, but yeah, I love
Right.
being nice, but no, can you make a whole dope ass project? Can you make music that's going to not like, I don't care. You could write the dopest verses on planet Earth, and that shit could be the most boring album on planet Earth.
Right. If it ain't put together right, and
Not
that
put together right.
yeah, and that's was another thing I was saying when I was breaking down the definition. I was just listen to the beat, listen to how it builds crescendos into like the rest of it, and then the singing, and then how you rap. It was, and I noticed there was like a drum on this side, and then was that a cello or a bass or something on the other side? So I noticed like I was gonna ask, your family must be really into music and like just of all
Yeah, that
kinds.
cello is that shit is that's my sister's stuff. She
Is it
plays all of that.
awesome?
Yeah,
That's really cool.
yeah.
This is my
Yeah, she
son.
does.
This is
What
Dreadchild.
up?
That's Dreadchild from Knotz. This is my son Ian.
What's up? Hello. Yeah, man.
Yeah, he just wanted
So,
to say hi. He was like, man, he was talking to me. He was like, Dad, that's super cool. And And I told him, come down and sit down in for a minute if you want.
That's all good. My kids come around. They go to the studio and stuff sometimes.
Awesome. That's cool.
So
I
yeah,
love
and they
having
have
that around.
yeah,
Love
their man, their kids are crazy.
it. Right?
No, that's dope. Let him see it because he might have to take over one day.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And he can dance. Man, nobody's ever taught him nothing, but sometimes he'll just come freestyle dance through here. And he was like 9 when he was doing it one time. I almost had to stop him because he was acting almost too grown up and crazy, but I couldn't stop him because it was just so good. And my other buddy that raps, he's like, man, I want to put you in a video, but he's still a little nervous about actually doing it, so I'm trying to get him into
Doing it.
it. But
He'll be there. He'll be
right,
there soon.
and I just want him to have fun doing it and everything. I don't want to try to force him, but I know he'd love doing it and
Yep.
seeing himself on there and
Nah,
everything.
you let them pick.
Right,
Let them pick where they want to go.
right. He started drumming and percussion and stuff in band, so I think he'll start trying to do stuff.
Yeah, even if not, it's a dope experience to
Yeah,
like know how to do that.
right.
So
Right, and I
that,
told him if you want to keep going, great. If not, I ain't gonna force you to. Just do it. You want to have fun. Do you remember
you
any
know
of
how
your
to
first
you know how
drawings?
to do it.
What's that? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's right.
yeah. No, I was just gonna say,
Sorry
no,
about
no.
that.
That's what I tell you. Like our parents, what our parents, they didn't really force us. They put everything in front of us, and we got to pick. Like you know, what we want to do as long as we were doing something and keeping busy, and it had to be like constructive. So
That's
you
cool.
know, that's and that's where we at right now. But yeah, like I said, the music has to be music. It like that's what we're about. Like dope music is not just bars. The production got to be fire. The lyrics have to be fire. If there's a video, it has to be different from everybody else's shit. I
Right?
don't like I listen, I don't even like talking like anybody else. I gotta be straight different.
Yeah.
So like that like all the time. It doesn't matter. Like even with okay, like Instagram, because you follow the Instagram. Like
Yep.
if I post pictures, it can't be regular. I have to do like it can't I'm not just gonna do what everybody else does, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's a picture of my kids, I'm gonna make it a cool picture of my kids. Not because it's cool, but like I'm just not going I just don't like shit floating in space. It has to have a purpose. So or I'm not gonna post it. But that's just me.
That's cool.
You know what I'm
I like
saying?
that.
So
I like that. That's really cool. No, thank you, son. I'm not hungry right now. Thank you, though. That's really cool. Because I have questions about your creative process and things like that. Do you remember any of
yeah.
like some of your earliest rhymes or like what they were about when you first started?
Um Damn. I think they're more like I don't even know. I don't really I do remember a couple, but I think they were like more like weird braggadocious type.
Okay.
Like yeah, I
Stuff
don't
stuff
yeah.
that an adolescent would be. Yeah. And see, I like hearing
Yo,
if you're gonna go through the progression, and so
yeah,
I like hearing.
I remember like rhymes were okay. They were all right. All they were okay up until like ninth, 10th grade. 10th grade is where the fire set off.
Nice.
Um, and so if I was in 10th, my brother Mega was in 8th, and Aswad Michael was in 6th grade.
Huh?
And
Nice.
that's when he really started going, yeah. So and we started just going in. From
Nice.
that point on, 10th grade was where it went. That's when the skills levels went up for me.
Nice. Nice. And
Mhm.
it like what you were saying earlier, so would you say those guys were your biggest influences, like KRS-One and Rakim and guys like that? Or who was your biggest influences? I think we were just talking about your biggest influences were music wise, and maybe not even just rap, but I seen on the definition you had that Bob Marley picture pop up a lot, and is he a big influence?
Um, yeah. I like I like Bob Marley a lot. He's a big influence on my parents, right? So,
Okay.
yeah, they love Bob Marley. More than Bob Marley. I mean, I love Bob Marley, but out of that squad, I like Peter Tosh the best out of the
Okay.
Wailers. Like you had Bob Marley, Bunny Wailer, and Peter Tosh. Like I like Peter Tosh the livest out of all of them.
Okay.
My brothers love him too. They were all dope, but yeah, man, those dudes, like a lot of reggae artists are a big influence in our music too.
Okay. And
Like,
I can hear some of that, and it's interesting because I was saying, man, the beats that you always get on, and what you told me tonight that yeah, you don't get on it unless you hear it, and you're like, yeah, I want to kill this track. So that was another thing I was wondering, like, what's the process
yeah.
when you're gonna write a song? Do you just hear the beat and, like you said, want to kill it and sit down and start writing, or
Now, you know what's funny is uh sometimes like it's just like a certain, I guess you gotta call it a vibe. Like sometimes I'll just like hear even older instrumentals and write rhymes right over that.
okay,
And or like, you know, it could be any dope beat. But sometimes like when I'm writing, like if I'm making beats, like when I like do production, um I'll be like, you know what, I got something for that. Like it'll it'll bring like a title in my mind or feel, or like who should be on it, who it sounds like would be on it. If it's me by myself or me and my brothers or just my brother, like I could tell a lot of stuff from, like if I'm creating a project from scratch, if I get a like, and it's crazy, like with like bigger producers that we know, we'll go and pick from a library of something that matches us, unless they want let me do something from scratch. Sometimes you'll get one of those. um my boys, my go-to dudes outside of myself, they Streezy, Don Will, like those guys already they know what we sound like. I don't have a question. Sometimes we might be like, nah, not that one, but they usually have you know, they usually on point.
yeah,
Same with my video guys, when we do the videos, like those dudes are like, if I present an idea, like those are my ideas for the videos.
really,
And then my boy Greg Daniels and my other dude Vince, they build on that and put their spin on whatever I bring. And we do that. You know what I mean?
nice. Oh yeah.
So a collaborative effort, but yeah, more times I'm like, for my stuff, I'm behind all the creative, the creative direction. There's
That's cool. So
nobody else.
you're in charge of it, and you know. So do you know basically from start to finish what you want when you start, or do you kind of go as do things as you go along and build?
Like you mean for like my own project?
Yeah,
Yeah, for my own, like I know where I want to go, like from the beginning to the end. I know where I want to go with Young Z Knotz. It's
yeah,
just, there's three people, so
right.
you gotta compromise and no. But as for that, I think I really think I know Z trusts where we're going. He's gonna have a major input in it, but I know he believes like we can make the shit move. So he doesn't, he's just bringing the rhymes, and he'll, his input on the beats. And
Right.
but for the most part, we all vibe on what's dope. So
You guys are ill together. Do you?
it
Oh, Mice, you can't be barking on my lap, honey. Go over there.
see, like, what my brothers is nothing to rhyme. Like, we don't usually, I'll say a topic, and we can write rhymes in separate places, or we'll come together in the studio and we'll have a beat. Yo, this is what I want. And we usually have something that goes with it already. Like, and all our rhyme, I don't know, it's just weird. It's an ill connection. And then rhyming with like Young Z, um, I don't know. That's just a case of dope. Like, just knowing what dope is. Like,
That's awesome.
yeah, it just works together, you know what I mean? Or my dude Swigger, I don't know. It's just dope. Dope is dope. Even JoJo's disgusting. Pellegrino, he's disgusting.
Yes. Yeah.
That's my dude. That's my dude, yo. All these guys that I rocked with and rock with, I rate them. I rate those dudes real high, man. Like, I swear, not because, yeah, you know what? Probably because they're cool too, and like, as people, so that makes it, it makes their rate go up higher. But at like MC wise, like, yeah, them cats, like, I think they're dudes that I think those are dudes that you should be afraid to get on something with if you do not um have it. You know what I mean? Them
Right.
dudes those are top notch lyricists, artists, whatever. So,
Oh yeah.
you know,
You guys ever
it's
get in the
dope to
booth
be.
where you ever get where you write something and then you hear them putting down their verse and you're like, man, I gotta rewrite some of this shit. I gotta come with something a little harder.
Nah, let me tell you a quick story. Let me tell you a quick story,
Or
because
if
this
they do
track
it,
didn't.
or vice versa, you know?
Yeah, let me tell you a quick story.
Okay.
Because we didn't even drop this track yet. I told you I got a track coming. It's called Don't Be Sorry. It's featuring Styles P, Nature, and Jojo Pellegrino, and produced by Vinny Idol.
That's gonna be
So,
nasty.
yo,
Ooh,
the shit is crazy. It's real crazy. So we
nasty.
go. Styles recorded at Vinny's um separately from us. So we had his verse. So we go to Vinny's. I go, it's me, JoJo, Carlton Fisk, and Nature, and my brother. Because we also did another track with JoJo and Carlo, produced by Vinny Idol. That's for my brother's project.
Nice.
So that song is crazy too. So
I'm gonna go
we
check all
do
this shit out too. All of it. I can't. I'm gonna love it.
not even out yet. We didn't even drop these shits yet.
Ooh, that's
Yo,
what I'm
these
saying.
didn't even. Yeah, it's about to be crazy. So it goes. Um. Oh, so we're writing. Me and JoJo are writing our verses, right? And Nate goes in the booth. Nature kills it.
He can rap.
Ki-
He can
Yo,
rap.
Nate kills it. Right. So we go. I'm still writing, and no. I think JoJo goes first. He record. Yo, JoJo smashes this shit, right? Then Nate comes. Nate goes, smashes this shit. So I'm still writing. And then JoJo turns around after Nate comes out, because everybody's like, oh, he goes, JoJo goes, yo, Dread, you sure you want to go in? You sure you ready for this? Yo, JoJo, he's crazy, man. He talks mad shit. He's funny as hell. Like,
That's cool.
he likes to egg that shit on. It was mad funny. So he's like, yo, you think you want to go after that? So I'm like, yeah, I'm going. I go, so I go in the booth and I do the rhyme. I do the rhyme. I remember like the last line, I was stuck on it, and it was the flow. And JoJo was like, "Yo, you gotta say it like this." I remember that, and he was like, "I hope you don't mind." And I was like, "No, no," because I was like stuck. The last word was like messing me up, and it was like a simple way to just flow it off. And I mean, it came out dope, but that wasn't the ending. It was the line before that. So once I said, got the little last piece, because it was the last like word to like flow out, and I was like, yo, I said the line. As a matter of fact, I didn't get to it yet. I was stuck on a piece right before that. That's what it was. It was a piece. So I go and I'm like, I'm taking it from the top. I go and say this whole rhyme. Boom, come out. Everybody's like, oh, here goes Nate. Yo, you think you think I should do my verse over? Cause y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all kind of win it. Yo, listen, it was mad funny. It was mad dope. Because listen, Nate's verse on this shit is like probably one of the best nature verse I've ever heard in my life. But for Nate to question if he should do his verse again after I did mine that was dope, man.
Hell
But
yeah,
yo, listen, all
that's a
jokes
big
aside,
deal.
those dudes, everybody bodied that shit. Like
I'm gonna be waiting
I
to
can't,
hear that shit. I can't
yeah,
wait. I get
I can't
excited
believe
about
it.
this shit. That'll be dope. Who I gotta ask this. I gotta ask to all the MCs I look up to, and you're definitely one of the top ones I look up to. What's your top five
Oh, good,
list of
yo.
best MCs of all time?
Damn, that's kind of hard.
It is. Sometimes when I
Um,
get asked, I end up with 10 or 12, and I'm like, well, the fifth spot goes to these six people.
I know. I mean, the first spot definitely. Oh man, it has definitely have to go to Redman, but it's like a tight, a tight, um, Black Thought and Most Def are
Yep,
definitely up there, and that's three. I
yep,
got Quali definitely.
yep.
Um, um, yeah. Oh man, I don't even know. Like, cause I don't even know. Like,
It's
and
such a
that's
tough
out. I'm not even gonna count the legendaries. Like, I'm not going back to Rakim and KRS and that because
right.
they have their own. It's their own Justice League.
Yeah,
I can't do it. I can't top five them. But out of the more modernized, like like I say, Redman, Black Thought,
yeah.
um, Most Def, definitely those guys. I don't even know. And then we get into like my own rap peers, yo. Like those guys are rate high.
Right.
But yeah, yo. I can't leave. Like I said, then I got Boot Camp Click and Wu Tang dudes, man. Like I love out of Wu, yo, Inspector Deck, Meth,
Yes.
um, Genius, Old Dirty Bat, like all of them dudes are just like crazy.
Yes.
And then Boot Camp Click, yo, listen, Smith and Wesson, I Smith and Wesson, that's like my one of my all-time duos. I don't even know if I could like out of duos on planet Earth, like rap duos, Helter Skelter, Smith and Wesson, Das Effects, um, EPMD, definitely.
Yes.
Um, duos, man. Like I don't even know. And MOP, of course.
Yeah.
MOP is a top. top
Yeah,
top rated. Like I don't even know. It's too many. It's
yeah.
too many.
Right?
But there's some real
And
too
see, I like
many.
this though,
Yo,
because then you're
then Pun was one. Pun is another one of my top dudes, top five.
yep, he's
But
a
like,
shit.
there's too many.
There is. It's
Too.
such a loaded question. It really is. Because then I
It
get
is,
into
and I
who else is my favorites, like or top five, like just biggest artists that maybe weren't the most lyrical, but just were impactful, like Pac or Easy. It's crazy. I can never
yeah,
just answer
like
five. Never. Um,
my top MCs that are not like lyrical but make dope music.
yeah, let's do
Like
that too.
top groups that aren't like crazy lyrical but make dope. Like the Lost Boys,
Yes, yes,
them like I said, Ja Rule makes good music and he's not lyrical to me. Like
right.
he's lyrical, but he's not,
Not your
the
level of
metaphor
expertise. Not even
metaphor.
close. Or like
Yeah,
what?
he's not a metaphor MC.
Right.
Neither, I mean, I think 50 Cent can be if he wants to, but
Yep.
he's another one that's not
Right.
crazy, but he's dope.
Right.
You know what
He
I'm
just
saying? Like he's dope. Um, yeah, you gotta give it to Fit. He's dope.
right.
Um,
Did you get Rich or Die Trying right away when it came out?
hell yeah.
Yeah. Me too. I had it the first day and
Hell,
it didn't leave my CD player for months.
that shit is fire. Yo, 50's dope, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are dudes that you listen, they make it, but the shit with 50 is that kid, that man now, when he used to be a kid, he
Right.
could rhyme, he
Yeah.
rap, you know what
Yep.
I'm saying? Like
Right.
metaphors, bars.
Yeah.
Um,
And he put together
and
some
he
cool flows and shit. Like,
Yeah,
who do you know
I mean,
besides?
he still does it now, but he does it in a different way, and
Yeah.
everybody, people get mad, but he
Yep.
did his thing. Like
Yeah.
dudes that stayed lyrical, like, oh, I love Jadakiss and all of those dudes. Yeah, of
Yes.
course,
Yep.
lyrical, like Jay-Z stayed lyrical, Nas stayed
Yeah.
lyrical. Those
Yep.
those dudes still kick bars. Fat
Right.
Joe,
Yes.
yeah, they kick bars. Like there's a lot of dudes that are still like, they're still doing what they're doing. They just got older, and people
Yeah.
want them to rap the same shit
Right.
that they were rapping, but they're not doing that anymore. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then if they were still rapping it, they would be calling them fake.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not doing it anymore, but we want you to do that.
Right.
Now,
No matter what, it ain't right. It ain't good enough for them. Because it's like, and
yeah.
plus, it's like, yeah, their lives have changed now. Decades later, things that they rap about would probably change a little bit. And yeah, I know what you mean. It's like they'll always tell them rap this way, but if they do, they don't even.
But check it.
Crazy.
This is it. Like, all right, now I'm gonna just tell you something real quick with the Dreadchild shit.
Yep.
Me, I don't. The image of the Dreadchild is definitely. I love like comic book shit. I love movies. I love Marvel. I love superheroes and all. That's that kind of like that kind of world and metaphors within that world. You can never get old. It can never be something where somebody can be like, "Oh, you can't do that anymore."
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean? So I take it as art. I'm not, it won't pigeonhole me into a box where somebody says, oh, the Dreadchild. The Dreadchild can do anything. That's a fictitious character.
Nice.
And
How did you get
so
that name, Dreadchild? Like, how did you come up with the whole, moniker and the whole other alter ego like that? And was it through
no, because
just like the comics, like you said, or?
kind of superhero-ish. You know what I'm saying? And then, my father, my uncles, all dreads. They were, at one point dreads,
I get it.
rosters,
Yes.
and I'm the child, you know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
that kind of it kind of worked. And then, it was like, you're from the era of where your names had meanings,
Right.
I'm saying the inspiration, like the Redmans, the Method Mans,
Yeah.
the the Sticky Fingers, the Onyxes,
Yes.
the even the Young Z's, and
Yes.
everybody's names broken down. The Pace Ones,
Yes.
the look, Rod Digger,
Yeah.
Buster Rhymes,
Yep.
you name it, Tretch, those kind of
Yes.
everybody's name was something damaging and dope and
Right.
crazy,
Right.
or what I'm saying, something fire and unique. It's not just like everybody got a little and everybody like
Yeah.
at one point there was only a little Kim and a young Z.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Though now everybody is or got a or
Right.
even a regular name out, like the regular name Keith Murray. That
Yeah.
at one point that was like, oh wow, that cat used his regular name. That
Right.
shit was fire.
Or Obi Trice. I was like, damn, that's dude's real name,
Obi
Obi
Trice.
Trice.
Yeah,
And he's
that
actually
shit
Obi
is
Trice
dope.
the third. It's great. It's cool.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Oh,
What?
and
What
I
was?
want to say another group real quick before we go to the next one. Like
Yeah.
a group that I really love, Camp Low.
Camp Low.
You know Camp Low?
Actually,
Yes.
I'll be honest. I'm not super familiar with them, but I'm gonna write this down and get familiar.
Yo, get familiar with Camp Low, man. Camp Low. Yeah, Camp Low.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm a hip hop fan. I'm a hip hop fan. Like I love listen. Listen, I keep telling you, I rap, we make music, but I'm a hip hop fan. And a lot of these dudes, like,
Yes.
either they make me want to make just dope shit. Those are the MCs that like, I don't know how people are in real life. A lot of people seem very cool. Like, some people talk online,
Yeah.
real, but I don't know how. There's a lot of people I would like to work with, and
Yeah.
it depends on like some people's attitudes, makes you not want to work with
Right.
them. And I hope none of my favorites are like some weirdos
Right. Who would you
that
if you could pick anybody? You know, if you could just pick anybody to throw on a song with,
like, of
producer
course,
or rappers.
like, I don't know, like I said, like a
Yeah,
Redman joint, I'd be hyped to.
be on it.
Um, um, I don't know, just any any of the guys, like, I don't care who it is, like, I would have
If they're
loved to
ill, you
got
want in.
I would have loved the Sean Price joint, yo.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That to do a joint with Sean Price, and we there's a group, Insomniac Magazine. Shouts to Insomniac Magazine. We used to do like a tour with them. We got to perform with MF Doom in Florida.
Nice.
Um, yeah, we got to rock with Doom. We got to rock with Fruquan from the Grave Diggers. We
Yeah.
got yeah, yo. Shouts to them. We did a couple of things, but now I forgot what I was saying about who we rocked with before that. Insomniac. Oh, it was about the shows we did. Oh, they had an anniversary and a celebration for the magazine, and we did a at a club, and Sean Price came through, and the day happened to be on my birthday, and we had a freestyle session in this shit, and I got to rock
Hell yeah.
and pass the mic to Sean Price to go.
Yes.
That shit was dope. I'll
That's
never
ill.
forget that day.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it was for Insomniac. It was for Insomniac magazine. Yo, those kind of experiences are crazy. I'm gonna write that on Facebook. I forgot about that. And the illest part about that show is that was on my birthday. I don't even remember what. Maybe I might have turned 22. Yeah, that shit was dope, man.
Hell yeah, that's something to remember. That's super cool. But
Yo, I just got a flashback right now. Right now of that. But yeah, Sean Price is one that I would have loved to do a interview with, bro. I mean, an interview, a track with.
awesome. Oh yeah,
Yep.
that's cool. How do you prepare yourself for doing a live show? Is there any routine you have or anything you do to psych yourself out, or you just go out there?
Nah, me and my brother, we rehearse a show. We track our show out.
Okay.
Um, yeah, we plan it out. Like we know when, like ad libs. We know when the track is gonna stop, when we're gonna stop the show to get the crowd hype or
Nice.
get crowd participation. Like we do a real show,
Nice.
and
Hell yeah.
like nah, we learn from the best. Like I've seen, I got to see Busta. I got to see,
Yeah.
um, opening for people and then watching,
Right.
going to concerts and seeing these dudes rock and see how they control show, then and also seeing how people bad MCs do it. Like the showcases we came up in, you get to see what not to do. You know what I
Right.
mean? A lot of people thought they were dope, and their presentation fucked it up
Right.
because they're thinking on stage they look like what they look like in a video, and it's a whole different, you know what I mean? A video is set up, you know what I'm saying? Like the angles are set. You only got the angle that the crowd is gonna see you at.
Right.
So all your cool, whatever you think you look like, you don't look like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So a lot of people don't get that. Like they come out doing some smooth shit and holding the mic the wrong way, and the sound is muffled, or 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 the mic will cut off and they don't know how to improvise. They look scared. They don't
Right.
look like, or they'll stop you. There's professional ways to do shit. Like if it's too that bad, you tell the sound man, please fix the sound. Sorry
Right.
for the tech difficulty, and then you keep it moving.
That's cool.
Some
Fix
people,
it and
some
move
people
on.
wild, yeah,
That's
some
cool.
people wild the fuck out, and
Wreck the whole show and shit. That's
and
crazy.
yeah, you put the crowd in a bad mood, or you turn the crowd on the sound, like it's not cool.
Yeah.
um yeah. But
Man.
yeah, the show, we practice our shows, man. And for anybody that wants to do shows, watch your favorite artists, watch them.
Yeah. That's a good idea. And I'd
And
love
not
to see one of
only,
your shows sometime live. I think that'd be fucking dope, man. Cause
oh man, our shows are crazy. They're mad fun. Yeah, man.
I'd be right up front. I guarantee you know, man, this dude's hype up here. Look at this motherfucker. I'd be loving it.
Yo, we get busy. I was waiting for this COVID shit to blow over so we could get back to it, man. So, because the
Yeah.
shows are where we kill it, man, and it's fun.
Awesome. I was gonna ask, yeah, what are your plans for shows right now and in the future with you and with Knotz and with Young Z and Knotz? Because that's an exciting thing. You teaming up with Young Z and everything, because and just you and your brother with Knotz and your solo shit. You got a lot going
Yeah,
on, and man,
yeah.
I need all of it.
Well, yo, you're gonna get well, you linked up with us now, so
Hell yeah.
definitely, I'll be hitting you with some exclusive shit, and
Yes.
yeah, man, like. Yeah, the Young Z Knots joint, that shit, I'm hyped for it. That's gonna be real dope. I'm hyped for all everything we're about to do. I'm real hyped with the Young Z Knot shit. We got a lot of we're planning on some major surprises for that album,
Yes.
and just some big, like a big sound, like no mixtape, no little tweaky sound, like some quality shit, bro.
Yes.
Like it has to be like those albums that we, like I said, the skit albums, the skits, the
Yeah.
interludes, the intro, the outro, the
Yes.
music, the punch you in the face beats, like
Yes.
that
A good
shit that
production
you,
with it all. Like you said,
right.
from front to back, and know what you want. I'm excited for, because even just watching one of your short videos and songs, you guys kill it. You do, and there's an energy. You guys bouncing off each other. I was showing my homeboy. I was like, dude, look at these fuckers. I was like, they're still releasing new music and shit. I was like, look at their new shit. This shit's just as good as anything they've. I love it. It gets better if you ask me. So
Yo,
props to
good
you,
looks,
man.
man.
Mad props. And if like
Good
eight
looks, man.
minutes, this stupid thing's gonna cut us off again. Would you mind if I call you back on it one more time? And I still, I like where this is
I mean,
going, and there's just some more shit I want. I
yeah,
even wanted to ask you if you were in a good enough mood to maybe even kick a freestyle on here and shit. You know, you didn't have to be nice.
I might, I might do something. It's getting kind of late, but yeah, I might do something.
Okay.
I might kick you something, bro.
All right.
Yeah. So, um, yeah, but yeah, what other questions you got?
Well, actually, yeah. Let me just see, because you know, I don't want to keep you. I know it is getting late, and you're an hour ahead of me over there. How did you guys decide on the group Knotz for your group?
Because we're brothers. Like it's
That's what I thought. Tied
it's a
together.
tie. You know what I mean? Untiable knots. So
Yes,
yeah.
that's cool.
So yeah, blood, you know what I mean? And the hair, we all had dreads at one point, and that was me. My brother, he doesn't have dreads anymore. I swap Michael, but yeah, it was all, when we were younger, same look, but it's really untiable knots, blood brothers, we're all related, same parents. So,
Cool. That's what I figured it was
that's
probably
that's
something like
not.
that. Being tied together and brothers and everything. That's cool. I
Yeah,
like that. But I guess
yeah.
the other question I would have is just what what do you think about the way mainstream rap has been going? Do you think it's in a good direction, or to me, I think it needs to be. I think it needs resuscitation by some real elite MCs like you and your brother and Z. And
I don't listen. I think people could do me, like I said, do what you want. It just has to be like everybody's saying, a balance. They don't play everything.
right,
Like
and
people
make
are
it
scared to venture into, yeah, they're scared to venture into that shit that's not trendy. You
right.
know what I mean?
Yes, that's
Like,
what I'm saying.
and that's what I was telling you. Right, I was telling you about like your show and outlets, like you guys that have the outlets, like don't be afraid to showcase what is not going on.
Yes,
And even if it's not me, it could be somebody else that you might be the one that introduced them to the masses. You're the one that broke that artist, and because you took the chance on that person, to expose them, instead of getting somebody that was like the person before, like the person before every single time.
right, right.
You know what
That's
I'm
cool.
saying? Like you
That's
get
cool.
just gotta, oh, I'm gonna interview another guy who's making a song about taking a girl on a flight and buying her shoes. I'm gonna take, oh, now this guy over here wants to take her to an island and buy her a car and
Right.
then fly her back home on a jet and then take her on a helicopter to the mountains. Oh, here goes, let's go get this lady who's singing how much she hates this guy and he cheated on her. And then, oh, let's get this girl who's singing about going out with the guy who cheated on that. You're like, yo,
Right. That's
it's
it.
a
That's
whole
what I'm
bunch
saying.
of,
Like, make it ill by doing, like, putting their spin on it, but making it awesome and not caring like, is this gonna trend or not? But just doing their thing, and it would be cooler.
Just doing it, not right,
You
right.
know?
Not to just make it trend, but yeah, these outlets definitely have to the outlets gotta let up because there's people making that shit. You know what I
Real
mean?
music,
Mm-hmm.
right? You know, I don't think female artists get enough credit. I wanted to ask, who's your favorite female rapper?
Oh man, you didn't even have to ask that one. Like, all right. Time out. Now, there's classic, like again, the Justice League females that I love, MC Light and Latifah.
Yeah.
All
Yep.
right, now, yeah, Light and Latifah. But
Oh yeah.
in this day and age,
Yep.
and there's no woman MC that reigns supreme like Rod Digger.
Yes.
None. I'm
Yes.
sorry. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. I
I
don't
agree.
care if I didn't even meet or know Digger.
Right.
That
He's ill. She is
not even
dope.
have no tracks, no nothing. Before anything, I even crossed paths with Rod Digger. She was like, yo, that lady could rhyme, man. That
Yeah.
MC, she's dope.
Right.
Like I don't even like saying female MC.
Right.
Digger definitely just gets MC.
Yes.
She will body shit. But anyway,
Yes.
yeah,
I
other
do.
than that, yeah, I can't. Yeah, there's no other in my book. Like if you want to separate the genders, there's none.
Right. Hell yeah.
None. I mean, there's other dope females,
Right.
Jean Grey, Remy, um,
Silky Fine, I thought was good on that
I
EP.
like Rhapsody and those two new little girls, the Girl Code. They're not little girls, but
Yeah.
Girl Code. Shouts to them too. Those girls are dope. I hope they write their rhymes, but even if they don't, they make some. Yo, they got some joints, man. They got some joints, man.
That's cool.
Um,
That's cool. What are your goals overall in the rap game? Because I know you just want to produce the dopest music there is, and you know what? Can you expand a little for that on me, if you would?
well, really, what I'm trying to do is, get a big giant plane, a mansion, a couple yachts. No, nah,
That's why
man.
had me laughing there. I was
Yeah,
like,
so
no.
yeah, I want to, I'm trying to just, I need, I need that big bank. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get that bag. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I need that bag, homie.
Get that bag. I need, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Nah,
Yes.
nah, man. I like there's shit that I want to do. I love music, and man, I want it, but
Right.
if if it ever moves, well, it moves all right, but bigger. Even though we do other things, it's like just you do something you love and it makes the income, and then you could do like other things. And I love like film,
Yep.
animation, like you know film. I would like to do a feature length film one day. I mean,
That'd be cool.
we do scoring, sound design, and stuff like that. But yeah,
Wow. That
yeah,
blows my mind. That's a lot of stuff to be able to do and know and be talented. You're multi-talented. Can you hear me, brother?
yep. Can you hear me?
Absolutely. Hey, I want to thank you again for not only doing the interview, but you spent some good time here, and it really let me pick through your thoughts and through your personal life and growing up and shit. This has really meant a lot to me, and just hearing what you love about music and rap and how it's been a big part of your life. It just means a lot because I love rap music, and I love it when motherfuckers love fucking rap music like I do. And I know you probably love it more than me because you do it. But damn it, when I listen to songs, I can't dance for shit, but I'll be dancing around here, screaming, jumping around. And like I said, I like to learn the flow and be able to do it and kick it off. And my friends will come over, we'll be smoking, and they'll be listening to music, and I'll just go off and I'll be like, yeah, I learned that. I'm 40 years old, and I'll still think that's cool to do. You know, it's like a game for me.
No, man. That's music, man. So nah, that's dope. Is like I said, it's dope that that people still listen to music, the lyrics, and be able to break down bars and nah, just take the time to see where somebody's coming from with the bars, yo. Like that shit is
Yes,
fun.
yes.
Like bars to be able to sit. I don't know. I think it might be a special technique for people to decipher bars. I think like
Right, and to
yo,
actually understand them and stuff too. Not only
yeah,
hear the words, but to get it. Because some
yeah,
some
yo,
of it
and
goes right over
everybody,
people's heads. Some of people they don't
yeah,
get it.
they don't. And I think, yo, what's funny is that I think even people that got older from the bar era, their brains just went dead on how to decipher. Cause I'm like, yo, how do you not? I don't know. And then shouts to the new kids coming up that like bars, that
Yes,
understand.
we need them.
Um,
We need them.
shouts to those shouts to those cats who really they're like, yo, they know what bars are in real meta. And I'm not talking about like little simple
Right.
like I float like air type bars, not
Right. Like double,
I'm
triple
talking
entendres and
about
shit.
yeah, some shit, yeah. Even that or just something real hard. Like you're
Right.
just like, oh my God,
Yes.
that shit right there. So
Yes.
yeah,
That's what I
man.
love in me.
But
I like when I listen to songs. A lot of your songs, I'm listening to. Like earlier, I was messaging you, like, dude, you wrote this. This was fucking crazy. Like,
yeah, man.
that was like just right out the gate too, and the whole song just blew my mind. And I was sitting there writing my show, like, man, how do I do this without literally writing down the lyrics from beginning to end and just reading them all off because it was so dope. But
Man, like that kind of shit, like I said, that comes with trying to be different from another MC and being influenced by other MCs, but wanting to have your own kind of like me and my brothers don't sound like anybody, and I'm gonna say that I don't think we sound like anybody,
no,
and I will put that on anything like
yep.
um whether it's two of us, three of us, or or we're solo, we don't sound like anybody. So I think that's pretty cool. Um and it's on purpose. If anybody wants to know, it's on purpose. We don't sound like anybody on purpose.
Yes, that's
And
awesome. That's
it's
what
gonna
stands
sound
out too. There's so much shit
yeah,
nowadays. Everybody sounds the same almost, and like I just had the YouTube on one day. I was listening to music, and it flipped to one of your songs, and it might have been one with you and Ziva. I was like, "Damn, that who is that on there?" And I went and I was like, "Yeah, yeah, that's Dreadchild." I started getting back
yeah,
into it,
man.
getting my homework done, and here we are. So yeah, man,
Yeah, we're here.
it's
But
different. It's different, and it's what we need because the same old shit out there is just it's dead to me. It's dead. I don't even want it around. But I listen to the shit you guys are
I don't
making,
even
and it's amazing.
yo, I
It's
was just
amazing.
telling like I was telling my friends too. We just had this conversation. A lot of your favorite artists are making music and it people just
What the heck?
they're probably waiting for you know, that fan base. They're not on a label promoting them anymore. They're independent. They're dropping. So you got to check out. It's nothing. Yo, this is the future. It's probably the fastest and illest way to dig in the crates right now
Yes.
because
Yep.
you don't have to leave your house.
Right. And you can just get right in there.
Man, and you can definitely support your artists that are your favorite instead of waiting for a label. Like
Right.
people do your research. Your favorite dudes are there. Like
Right.
you can even type in new artists and you can search and go through music and be like, yo, who the hell is this? Like, you know,
Right.
so
That's it's yeah, that is cool about the new digital age is being able to like you know, like you said, dig in the trades and check out new artists and shit. Like, uh, I got a kind of a funny question for you. Like, you're a real cool dude and down to earth, but I know sometimes other people just got shit wrong with them. Has anybody ever started some beef with you in the industry just over something stupid, even where you're like, what in that, you know?
in the industry,
Yeah.
no, nah. And you know what? With this any kind of that kind of rap,
Right.
like I won't go into it. I
That's
can't fall
cool.
for that. It's like that's like fighting at work, yo. And I
Yes.
don't that's
Yes.
like that's corny. You would have to do something to me in order for me. You can't like I don't even know if I would answer anybody in like rap battling. I'm over that. I just want to
Right.
make music.
Yes.
I'm not down for that. I don't like love and hip hop. I don't like
Right.
gossip.
No.
I don't like reality TV. I don't
Yes.
like TMZ. I like making music. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes.
yo, if you're interviewing somebody, that's cool. If you want to ask like a question, um, even more personal, like about your life, but like, I don't, as far as somebody, or do you have kids, you have a wife, that's cool. But when they get into who's your wife and trying to find out what your
Right.
kids look like and
Yeah.
all this,
That gets
unless you
weird.
present it to them, yeah,
Yeah.
that's just weird. Like,
Right.
ask about the music, you know what I mean? Let's ask
Yes.
about music. I like, no, like, I'm not you. That's cool to
Oh,
ask
it's right.
background and origins. That's all dope. But
Right.
these new things wanna um like me, and I don't care. Like whatever anybody wants to do. If you got a million girlfriends, whatever that's you.
Right.
But I only care about your music. I don't care what you're
Yes.
doing. Unless
Yes.
you're doing some real obscene shit, like you touching kids, being like, you know what I mean? Like then, yo, you're done.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking.
Yes.
But I don't, you know what I mean? I don't care if you like, I don't care how much money you have, what you own, or, like if you make dope shit, that's all I care about.
Right.
And when you're dropping it, or
Right.
how you make the shit, where do you make the shit? When do you make the shit? You know
Right.
what I mean? Like that kind of shit is cool. What makes you think of it? I don't care what you got at, like what you did with your money after. I
Right.
want to know about the music.
Yes. Yes. That's awesome.
So, and that's just me. Like I'm saying, that's just me. There's people, there's nosy people who need
Yep.
that kind of shit. So
Yep.
it appeals. But
Yep.
if you really like music, like me, I like interviews that, of course, there's always something you like. Drink Champs, there's always something in there that, yeah, you want to hear a little bit of gossip, but you
Yeah.
still get a
Yeah.
big chunk of information
Yeah.
about music and projects and labels and who got dropped and why they got dropped, or why
Yeah.
they succeeded. You get a lot of information, and you get the little answers to questions that were gossip at one point, which is cool. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
but
Right.
there's a time and a place. I don't really. I'm not for the TMZ of hip hop.
Yeah.
If I gotta say it like that.
Right. No, I figured
Yeah.
you weren't, and that's why I said, you're a really cool dude and down to earth. I know you ain't running around starting shit, but I just feel, I've been places and there's just been
Yeah.
motherfuckers who just did not like me for whatever reason. But especially, maybe it's because I'm in a small town, and honestly, I was wearing a crooked hat when I was like 6, 7 years old before anybody did, and just kind of had me out there, and I was listening to rap, and like, I remember when NWA hit, and like, kids on the bus were like, I don't want to listen to that. They're swearing in it, and Cypress Hill and stuff. And that, like, I don't know. I just didn't fit in, maybe. But there's this. But then there's some
Nah,
people who
man.
saw the good in me and loved it, and were like, yeah, I like that you're just you. But then there's like the other half people I just hated for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, nah. The world is weird, man. But yeah, you love that shit, man. I could tell.
Hell yeah,
Um, yeah,
I do.
I like if
What the hell is going on?
out of hip hop, it's impossible.
Sorry about that. The
Impossible.
screen just cut out. It's back now.
Oh no, I said, yo, you like you can tell you know your shit because you know bars. Like you take the time to listen
Thank you.
to like yeah, anybody that could break bars down and like yeah, you know the language. It's crazy.
Thank you.
So
Cool. And like I said, that's
yo,
been
I
a
want
game for years. Years. I love it. I love hip hop. I love rap. And I love anybody who just loves it and gets into it. I love your attitude about it. I can tell you like that song. You love it like you would love a woman and have a relationship with the things you're saying, like subtle body language and shit like that, and like the canvas of
oh
your
no.
man. It just all blew my mind. It blew my mind. It was like a poem that I would write to a woman I was in love with, but it was to rap. It was insane, man.
Yeah, with hip hop, bro.
Insane.
Yeah, good looks.
Oh yeah.
Good
That
looks. So
props to you,
yeah,
brother. Props to you.
yeah, man, it's good looking. Yeah, no, I was gonna tell you about some little upcoming shit, and then
Yeah.
I was gonna like probably just maybe kick a rhyme or something.
Yeah. Let's
But
do it. Let's do it.
yeah, like yeah, I want before I get into my shit, I want to say my brother has a solo album coming called The Iron Throne. Um, he's about to kick that back into gear. We dropped a couple singles over the COVID shutdown. He dropped like 3 singles off of that. A major one. It was one he did one called Michael. He did one called Crown Jewels. The single The Iron Throne. Probably 4 singles, and then he dropped one report card. It was featuring me and Sheik Luch from the Locks.
Oh hell yeah, man.
Yeah,
Report card, you
so
said?
yeah. So check out those singles and we're gonna be dropping some new ones for that just to get the album back before the album drops, drop some more singles off. Maybe some of them may not be on the album, so you might want to check those out. We're gonna do it up real dope. Um, then um, definitely check. I'm just gonna drop a couple singles before I drop my album. So look out for "Don't Be Sorry" first. Um, with Styles P, JoJo, and Nature, and then
Nice.
the Young Z Notch joint.
Yes. All of it.
And that's called All Bars. That's gonna be crazy. We'll be dropping some singles for that shortly too.
Yeah.
Singles always keep everything moving.
Right.
Um, right now, everybody remember my dude Young Z got the album out, Scumbag.
Yeah. That's
EP. You can
still
check
too.
on youngzmusic.com. Check that out. Me and Z are gonna do. I just talked to Z anyway. I'm telling him I want to do like a 3-track EP with some like, you know, some like prolific dope shit, like 3 bangers to just make people want to be like, yo, can y'all do that again?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we'll do something cool like that. And you know, check them out. Everybody also, I want to say, check out my man Jojo Pellegrino. He's gonna drop a new album right now. He got Hitman for Hire V2 out on all platforms. Grab that. That's my homie. Everybody check out, look out for 98 Nate. That's Nature's album from the firm.
Yeah.
Um
Nice.
Natural Elements. Everybody check out my dude Swigger the Don.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Um, yeah, and those are my homies. Uh, and yeah, check their music out all day, every day.
Oh yeah.
Don Will, shouts to Don Will, producer. Um, Don Will on it. You can find him on Instagram. My dude Streezy, find him on Instagram. Domingo, Instagram, and Media Famous. If anybody wants to know how to push their music, Media Famous definitely. Um, check that out. Yep, Media Famous. Um, I don't know. Yeah, shouts to Vinny Idol, Scram Jones, um, John Amos, Casey Amos, Paulie, my dude Brian Rund, Rob C. What up?
Oh yeah.
And you know everybody, Jim, Peter the White. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh yeah.
the whole squad. Um, my brothers, Oswald, Michael, and Megaton. Shouts to the Knotz, definitely all day.
All day.
Um, and shouts to Young Wallace and the Honor Show.
Hey, thank
You
you,
know what I
brother.
mean?
Yeah.
Yo, this shit is gonna be dope. Yeah, I'm telling you, stop. Yo, believe it, believe it. Um, but yeah, yeah, I could I'll spit something real quick
Yes.
and then we'll probably, if you got any last questions, other than that, you know, I'll tell everybody where to find me after this, you know, the
Yeah.
Twitter, the Instagram and all that shit. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Absolutely.
let me see. I think maybe some exclusive shit. I think maybe some bars from all bars.
Oh yeah.
I got it. Some some shit. All right. Break these shits down. The consequence of violation. Send them shots with precision. They fall in position, all inaccurate placement. Submerge them in the dirt like a basement with a 6-wall pine wood casing. 6 feet above, they wiping tears from their faces. They place them in the earth like a housing foundation. Cement from a mason. Descriptive how I paint the devastation. Calculations say subtract these cats from this equation with no hesitation. You unprepared for what you're facing. Scrambling to man your battle station. For your coverage, give you admiration, but I proceed to bomb. Your front line is for the taking. Platoons, battalions, the more, the merrier. Same spot, sound class, sound boy, burial. I dead them all. One attack, ground troops to aerial. Plant a flag in your turf, dread is in your area. What?
Yeah. Woo! Damn, man, you are one
Yeah.
cold piece. I love it. God,
Yeah, good.
yes.
Yo, good looks, bro.
Man, no, good looks to you, man. That big ups, big ups. Man, mad props for coming on my show and, talking as
No
long as you
doubt.
did. That's a big deal, to give me that much of your time. And I really appreciate it, man. I really do. You're really cool and down to
Nah,
earth and easy to
nah.
talk to. This has really been dope.
No, good looks, man. Like we appreciate it. Like I wish the guys could have got in technical
Yeah,
difficulties. I want everybody to know Young Z
right.
and my brother Aswad Michael
Yeah.
both were trying to get in.
We got to get him in again sometime so we
And
can just talk about straight up not
nah,
Young Z stuff.
we're definitely gonna get in. Maybe one day we'll guest on your show, like as like guests while you're doing your thing, and we'll
Yeah.
pop in.
Oh
We'll
yeah.
pop in and whatever. So yeah, anytime, man. You know, and you could always hit me any questions, you got the exclusives. I'm definitely gonna hit you with the exclusives.
Oh yeah.
Um, and yeah, man. Yeah, no, it's real dope. So
Thank you.
I'm gonna like, yeah, you gotta like again, thanks for like, you know, supporting the music and
Oh,
you know,
oh,
and taking the time to listen to these bars and shit. And yeah, it's all bars. We're gonna keep it like that. And
oh yeah.
the music, we keep this music. But yo, anytime, man, you know, get at me. Where like and maybe in a couple like a week or so I'll get these guys back on or something.
Yeah.
But like I said,
Oh yeah.
we got the music coming. I'm pretty sure once you
Yes.
hear the shit, you'll do so. You got to review something.
Oh yeah.
So
You know it. Honestly, I'll probably review the whole damn album like from front to back because I
oh,
wouldn't be
that's gonna
able
be
not to be.
that'll be fun. But we're gonna
Oh,
have a lot. We'll have a whole bunch of singles in between and like exclusives and like you know stuff like the track jooks and stuff
yeah.
just to keep it fun.
Right.
Um, but yeah, yeah, look out because Z got a lot of shit too. I see that he's doing the new Outsiders album too. He's
Oh,
doing
yep. Yep.
and a solo album.
Yep.
So yeah,
Yep.
everybody got a lot of things going on right now. So
Right.
that's pretty cool.
Sometime in the future, too, me and Z were talking about him maybe coming out to the woods here and filming some survival podcasts and shit, and we'll see how that goes.
Oh
That'd
yeah.
be dope. That'd be dope.
Oh
And then,
man,
hey,
he would
if
do
you're
that.
ever traveling too, anytime you ever want to come out to the woods up north here, man, you're always welcome too. Anytime.
Listen, I'm sitting in the woods right and yo,
That's
this
right,
it
you're in the
doesn't
woods.
bother me.
Right.
It doesn't bother me, but I don't know what kind
Actually,
of
I
bear.
live in town though. I live by the third biggest
Oh,
city in Minnesota, but
but what kind of bear you got out there?
bear, just black bears. I eat them.
Oh, you eat bear?
Yeah,
Yo, they eat bear over here too.
yeah, dude. If you
I don't
get,
eat them.
it's good. It tastes like beef.
Nah, I'm not eating it because then I'll feel like
They're
I feel
fun.
like I'm eating my dog. It's like a giant canine. I'm not
Hey,
doing it.
I don't blame you. My kids didn't want to eat it either. I had to trick them. I had to trick them and tell them
No,
it was beef.
it's
But I
like
wouldn't do that
yo,
to a grown man. I'd never. Uh-uh.
nah, mad people eat bear out here. Like deer, I had deer before.
Yeah, deer can be good.
And
Deer, you can either make it or break it. But
yeah,
if you get some good shit, it's pretty good.
nah, my parents know how to season. And then
Yeah,
I know mad people that like make deer jerky. So
yeah,
that should
yep.
yo,
I grew
that
up
should
like right by the reservation here. Pretty much anytime I went to a friend's house, it was on the reservation. So I knew a lot of
yeah,
natives growing up. They were all my friends, and yeah, they give me a lot of good shit. Smoked fish and jerky and wild rice that they
yeah,
go collecting, and maple syrup that they made, and it's ill.
yeah,
It's super good. I
yeah.
like that's another culture to get immersed in, and like I said, I just
Nah,
love
we got
cultures.
yo out here Native American friends, so we know all that, like
Oh yeah,
all of that. Yeah, it's crazy. So
oh yeah,
yeah, man. All that shit is dope. And then, you know, we went from the city and moved here. So I go fishing, I do all of that shit.
yeah.
Like,
It's
yeah,
cool. It
yo.
can be relaxing and shit. I like
Yeah,
to be
it's
in the
dope.
mix sometime, but then sometimes it's nice to relax in the woods and get away too.
What? Quads, dirt bikes, we do all of that
Yeah.
wild shit.
Yep.
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 So
Oh
nah,
yeah.
we know the life. We're in the mountains too. So
Yes. Yes. It's
yeah, man.
beautiful. It's beautiful
Yeah,
out
it's
there.
dope. And it's mad room.
Yeah. Yep. And
Yep.
people don't bother you if you when you go out in your yard and do crazy shit. You go out there and have a little party. You go outside to take a leak. Nobody's like, hey, what the hell are
No,
you doing?
listen, some spots are like that. Right
Right?
now, I'm in a spot where people are nosy,
Oh
but
damn.
deeper into the woods where like
Yeah.
my parents are and like my brother, he's up in the woods. So
Right.
it, that's
My
how it
brother
is
and
over
my
there.
parents too. They're like a mile down a dirt road in the woods on like
Yep,
300
yep,
acres. It's nuts
yep,
out
that
there.
kind of shit. So yep.
Yeah.
So, that kind of shit is dope. And they got mad room up there. But yeah,
That's
I know
cool.
what it is, man. But
That's cool.
yo, you got any other questions before I dip out?
No, brother, you answered everything that even questions that I was gonna ask you covered as we were talking and shit. And dude, I had a great time, and thank you for coming on the show. I really appreciate it, and I'd love to have you on again anytime. Anytime, I'd
Yeah,
love to have you on again and talk about future endeavors and what's going on, or even if we just want to talk about rap itself. I'm always down.
yeah, rap anytime, bro. You could just hit me whenever, bro. So, you know, like I said, we're gonna link. Yeah, let me know when you get everything together, and I'm on.
Oh yeah, thanks, brother.
Uh, and like whatever you got, just send it. And I'll send some shit out, let everybody know. If there's anybody you want to try to get on your show to interview, ask. I mean, it doesn't hurt.
Cool.
I can try to ask.
All right.
Ask people to do it. You know what I'm saying? So
Thank you, man. From the bottom of my
no
heart,
doubt.
for real, thank you.
No, that's how you network. So
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So
Hell yeah.
just keep, yeah. Like I said, keep it, yo, the shit looks dope, man. So just listen to what I'm saying. You got the shit moving. It looks dope. The platform is fire. The
Yeah.
interview is fun. You know what I mean? It's laid back.
Yeah.
The viewer, as an interviewer sitting on your couch interviewing you, it's like some comfortable shit. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
And I want you to feel kind. I want you to just be like, man, kick back at home and just, you know, two dudes kicking and talking and shit about what we love, hip hop. And that's
Yeah, man.
cool.
Nah, that's dope. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to these dudes, get it together with whatever
Yep.
but I talk to you anyway online
Yeah.
or whatever. But yeah, definitely hit me whenever, yo.
Absolutely. Thanks, brother. You have a good night, and man, I really appreciated this, and God bless. God bless
Nah,
you and
I
your family and
appreciate it.
everybody.
Thanks, bro. This was dope. Salute. Thank you. Keep doing the honor show shit is fire, bro. I'm telling you.
Thank
Fire,
you.
it's fire. Fire. But yo, when I definitely get time, I gotta make you a clip.
Yes, that'd be dope, dude. That'd be dope.
I gotta make you a clip. And that's one other thing. Remember,
Okay.
make sure I'm gonna do a drop for you, an honor show drop. That's what I'm gonna do. And that's what you need to do. Tell cats to do drops. So like
Okay.
when you're gonna do an interview, say, hey, make me a video drop.
Okay. Awesome. Video drop. So yeah, I
Yeah, video
appreciate this
drops.
advice too, cause like I'm new getting into this, and this
Then
is great
you
to be
you know how
mentored
to
by you.
edit your shit. So you get a whole bunch of clip with different artists and people saying, "Yo, this is Dreadchild. I'm representing the honor show. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
Z representing the honor show. Yo,
Yeah.
salute to Young Wallace on it. You have a whole clip of ill, crazy shit.
Right.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm
Hell
gonna get you
yeah.
a drop, man.
Dude,
Yeah,
that'd be
we'll
so
set it
dope.
up.
That'd be so dope. Thanks, man. You're the shit.
No
Thank
doubt.
you. And hey,
Yo,
stay you.
bless.
Stay straight
Um,
hip hop. God bless.
Yo, all days. But listen, research them shits that I told you, a couple of them groups, and then yeah, yeah. And I'm gonna I'm definitely gonna like I'll yo, if you got people in mind, like if you want like Swigga, Jojo, I'll even
Yeah.
try to holler at Nate, like do those things, try to, you know, I'll put them on and I don't know how long they can interview for. It might not
Right.
be as long as mine, but
Right.
yeah, get them on, man. Get that
Hell
shit,
yeah.
get them views up.
Hell
So
yeah.
I'll hit up. Matter of fact, I'll talk to my boy Swig and shit, and then and a couple other people. See what you could do.
Hell yeah. That'd be dope, man. Thank you so much. And yes, I'm down for all of it. And like I said before, I don't care if it's 3 in the morning and my phone starts ringing. I'm in bed. I'll get up and get dressed and set up the phone and do an interview. If that's when they got time, I'll do it. I'll do it for hip hop.
All
Because I
right,
love it.
I got you, bro. Just hit me up.
All right, brother. Same here.
All right,
You have a
No
good
doubt.
night.
Thanks again. I'll probably hit you sometime tomorrow or whatever.
All right, sounds good. God bless.
All right. All right. Peace, yo.
Peace.
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 Yes, that was super cool. That was candid and real. That's what I want. I want real artists that do real rap and care about hip hop on my show. That's all I'm gonna do. And that's what I loved about this guy. He loves rap like I do, and he kicks nothing but bars. Thank you again to Dreadchild. Mad props. Thank you for everything. We'll get you on the show again. Thank you. And now, you guys can really help me out.
You gotta help me!
By hitting that like button for me. And so you guys never miss any future episodes, make sure you hit that subscribe button along with that little bell icon. Thank you guys for watching. God bless. Have a great night.